Hey, ¿qué tal amigos? Stuart here from Spain Speaks. Today coming to you with a video about the pollution levels that are affecting Spain's capital city, Madrid, at the moment. Pollution levels have reached critical and the local government is struggling to find a way to reduce the enormous pollution levels that are affecting the city behind me. Now, on a clear day from this vantage point, you'd be able to see the city quite clearly. But as you can see behind me, we have very reduced visibility today. And this is because of these enormous pollution levels, as I said before. In fact, the local government has introduced measures to try to cut down the levels of pollution. Unfortunately, they're not as successful as they would like them to be. It's not easy to convince people to stop using their motor vehicles, which is the main problem for the pollution behind me. And basically it's the love affair that people in the city have with their cars that's causing the problem. And they're trying to restrict people using vehicles. They're encouraging people to use public transport. They've banned parking in the center of the city. You can't park there. The only way to get into the center of the city is on public transport. But still, the roads are full of cars and the pollution levels are, as I said before, at record levels. This is partly because Madrid has a certain type of condition that the atmospheric conditions mean that the pollution doesn't get blown away. But on a normal day, a black layer sits above the city. They call it the boina or the beret. There's like a black layer of smog that sits permanently across the city on a day like today, and that's affecting quality of life, people's health, and all of those other things that come with heavily polluted cities. The European Union is trying to get Madrid and Barcelona, I think, to comply with a standard to try to lower these levels, but it's a very difficult thing to do because, as I said, people love their cars. And over the last 10 or 15 years, people have switched to diesel engines, and we probably could say that one of the reasons for these abnormal pollution levels in Madrid is the use of diesel motor vehicles. Together with the end of the crisis, more people are working, more people are active, more people are, as I said, going to work every day, taking their cars, driving to work, and this is the result. How do you fix it? Well, I have no idea. I think the problem will go away. This is not a usual year from a weather point of view. There's been hardly any rain. Spain's in the middle of a drought at the moment as well. There's hardly any wind at all. Today there's a little bit of a wind blowing, but nothing to move that layer of pollution away. So that's really what we're left to deal with. So for the people that are living in the city, they have to put up with these levels of contamination that really they shouldn't have to put up with. And the problem in the last few days is that it has spread to other areas. For example, where I am here, 20 kilometers away from the center, the levels of pollution are also at very high levels, which is not normal, and other areas on the outskirts of the city as well. So hopefully the Town Hall, the Madrid Council, the local government will be able to act and bring in long-term solutions to fix this problem without having to ban completely motor vehicles from the center of the city. But it seems that that's going to be the only solution. So when that takes place, maybe the problem will go away, but until then, we're going to have a problem. Also, you could probably say that electric vehicles could be the answer. I don't know. You don't see many electric vehicles in this city. As I said, people are using diesel cars, petrol cars. So maybe we need to encourage more people to buy electric cars. And yeah, it's a sad problem for this wonderful city. Luckily I don't live in the middle of it. I have to travel there every day to work, but I'm able to come home relatively early, so I don't think that I'm being all that affected, but you never know. And and for the people that are living in the centre, well, hopefully the situation will be improved in the near future. So that's all I've got to say today. Any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. I'll see you in the next vlog. Hasta luego.